thank the organizers of this program for a job well done and say that we will continue to support this kind of program. But what is important to all of us who are living in Rivers State, doing our carrying out our businesses here, is that we want to, as a party, we will be happy that we have a united, secure, and prosperous Rivers State, where our potentials will be actualized. We want to have where the aspirations of Rivers people will be actualized through good governance and through due process. We want to where security will be provided, environment will be conducive for investors to come back to this state. For example, we used to have a lot of companies in Tanzania that employ some of our youth. Today, those companies are no longer there. Why? Because the government has failed to provide an enabling, conducive environment. It is the responsibility of a government. And I give you the assurance, if you give us the mandate by the special grace of God, one thing we must do is to provide an environment that will conducive, that will guarantee businessmen and women security to carry out their businesses. That is one way that Rivers State has to come back to its lost glory. We want to have a Rivers State where the foundation of our forefathers has to do with respect to elders and traditional institutions. We want to have a state where the institutions of government are working, not just a government that only one arm of government will continue to work. That is being autocratic. Judiciary is there, legislature is gone. There is no more government in Rivers State. We want to bring back government and give us the opportunity. What we have promised today, I'm not a theorist, I'm a realist. What I will do is what I have told you here today. Fighting corruption cannot be by making a law that gives me power to award contract to the tune of 30%. No, that is not it. In the first place, I will make sure those things are removed to assure you that I'm serious and committed to fighting corruption and run an open and transparent government. We will not award job that you don't know when it was bidden. We will not sell government properties when you don't know when it was bidden. Let us have a Rivers State that our fathers kept certain things for us, and we cannot come down and destroy them. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we are presented with a very clear choice. I said it before, and I will repeat the statement. PDP became New PDP, became APC. We heard just yesterday the Deputy Governor moving from APC back to PDP after moving from PDP to APC a couple of months ago. Ladies and gentlemen, it does not reflect a lack of ideology in, is it Dr. Tele Ekulu? I think he's a doctor. Dr. Tele Ekulu. Sorry, Engineer Tele Ekulu. It does not reflect a lack of ideology in him. It just simply means he's going where he's more comfortable. He's more comfortable in PDP. His cousin is there, and he's much more comfortable in PDP. So we now are in a situation where if we are happy with the way Rivers State is running, if you're happy with the way Rivers State has been, then of course you have APC. You can continue with APC. If you're happy with the way Rivers State was running before Amechi decided to go where he went, then you can of course work with PDP. But if you believe that Rivers State needs to be done differently, if you realize that Rivers State cannot continue with PDP versus APC fighting themselves, killing themselves, if you realize that this is not about party, it's about a person. If you want Jonathan for president, but you don't agree that the riverine upland dichotomy in Rivers State is no longer important, then of course you have a candidate. If you believe that the riverine upland dichotomy is important, but you support the president. We have a candidate. Our positions are clear. My brother to my right believes in the president, like I do. But he doesn't believe in the riverine upland dichotomy. I do. My brother to the left believes in the riverine upland dichotomy, but he doesn't believe in the president. So, we are in such a fantastic position. You have to add 10 seconds. Because they're laughing for 10 seconds. So, we have a clear choice. Don't like where the state is, you respect the upland riverine dichotomy, you do not have a personal problem with the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria like some people do, then Toyin Prince is your candidate. Now, I'm not finished. You can leave the carpet later. Now, we have a situation here which is absolutely clear. River State, it's called, the capital is called Port Harcourt. Port. You might look at our port. Some people will blame it on the federal government, but no. If you have a state governor with a political will, who knows how to build relationships, even with people he doesn't like, then you have somebody who will revive that port. We're talking about increasing our IGR. It's so easy to move it from 6 billion to 20 billion a month. If we open that port, reduce the amount of checkpoints in the state, improve the security. Who can talk to the boys? I know the worst of the worst, and I know the best of the best. I have stopped violence before. I have a track record to prove it. I've done all of these things without being in government. I really don't think there's much of a choice here. Rivers people know who can move this state forward and make it the Dubai of Africa. Thank you.
Dr. Galuku Petersai, thank you. Thank you very much. Let me also commend the organizers of this debate. The job well done. As you very much know, there's a correlationship between promises and character. If a man who has no character promises that he will take you to heaven, I know you will not take him seriously. If a man who has no character promises you security, you know that you will not take him seriously. If a man who has no character promises you qualitative education and healthcare, I know you will not take him seriously. My promise then is, we are going to offer River State a God-fearing leadership. One that is humble, one that will unite our people, one that is honest, resourceful, and above all, one that will be inclusive and that will put Rivers people first above every other consideration. That is the Galuku Petersai promise. That is exactly what I offer you. Thank you very much.